Hey, it's Aaron the Ho, and today we're going to find out if the Otterbox Preserver will protect your iPhone 5S from being driven over by a car.
Real usage, real reviews. Mobilereviews-eh.ca.
Now, the idea for this video actually came from a comment that we had from one of our viewers asking about a crush test for the Otterbox Preserver. Now, we initially said we weren't going to do it because Otterbox doesn't offer any sort of information about how crushable it is, but we figure, you know, why not? We've got an Otterbox Preserver. I don't know if you can see, but it's on, and we are going to film it. I'm going to put it right in front of my tires. Right there. That's good. And we're going to go drive over it. Well, I definitely drove over that case. Now let's see if it still works. I've got a pair of pivot head POV glasses, and we're going to see how wonderful the damage actually is. It's wet. Well, the phone is still recording. I don't see any sort of damage. It's still together. The case hasn't come apart. Not too shabby. So now you know you can protect your iPhone from a car. That was kind of pointless. I wonder if driving over it faster would have any sort of ill effect on it, we'll say. That should be plenty. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new iPhone. I think it's still recording though. So, driving over your iPhone in an Otterbox Preserver in a spirited manner will result in your iPhone being crushed like this. Let's go in and take a closer look. So I did take a look at the footage, and I have a pretty good understanding of kind of when it cracked, I think. Oh, there's a rock. But here is the iPhone 5S and the Otterbox Preserver after we drove over it with a car many times. I think we did about 6 runovers, and so I think that's probably 5 more than you would usually, because by the time you figure out that your phone's not with you and you've driven over, you're not going to back up and then drive over it again and then back up and then do it again. So as you can tell, the inside is definitely very crunchy, which means that, well, my screen is definitely broken, but the phone still works surprisingly, so I'm very curious. I'm a little afraid to take it apart. That is the only damage that I see, other than that sticker. That is the only damage that I really see on this case. There isn't really anything else. Like, it's still together, it didn't come apart. So let's crack it open and see what happens. Well, it looks like there's moisture that actually made it into the case. As you can tell, that's water on the inside of the case. So I'm guessing when the case compressed, snow actually got into it. So that's actually kind of good to know. There's definitely glass shards galore. Yeah, let's... Well, that is a very cracked screen. Ooh, that was dumb of me. Let's go see if my Touch ID sensor works. The Touch ID sensor definitely still works. All right, I'm going to get a nub stylus so I don't cut my finger open while touching my screen. All right, let's go home. I wonder if this part of the screen still works. That's ridiculous. That really is ridiculous that that part of the screen is my red laser. Wow. All right. Learning something new every day. You can have an incredibly shattered screen and still have, you can swipe through that section. The good thing is that the Otterbox Preserver did protect the phone. It is still usable, even though it's been driven over with a car. How usable, I don't know. I don't think you'd actually want to touch this part of the phone, given that it's glass. So the screen protector didn't actually break. Like, there is no hole in the screen protector. I'm guessing when I drove over it, going forward, when I kind of peeled my tires in the wet pavement, the phone actually got kicked back. It actually got shot back. And I'm guessing that's when this shattering actually occurred. The pavement isn't flat, so it wasn't flat concrete. I'm guessing that we compressed the case enough that the touchscreen actually touched the ground. There's probably a good, quarter inch of clearance between the ground and the touchscreen with this case, and I'm guessing the weight of the car was just too heavy. So again, we learned that the Otterbox Preserver will protect your iPhone 5S generally over one car drive over incidents, but if you do it 6 times, there's a good chance it's going to break. But again, 6 times. So what do you guys think? Do you think the iPhone 5S was protected by the Otterbox Preserver? It did let in water, and my screen is shattered, but it is still usable generally. So in an emergency, I think I could probably make an emergency call with it. Leave it in the comment section below. I'd like to know what you think. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe, as we do one accessory review every single week, as well as news, rumor roundups, and tips and tricks. We buy all our cases ourselves, and then we review them. So our reviews are definitely the best. I'm Aaron the Ho. Find us on Google+, Twitter, as well as Facebook. Click subscribe. You won't regret it. This will probably be the best channel that you'll subscribe to for the next few years anyways. Thank you for watching.